I constantly am getting inspired. I walk down the street and I see architecture, I see a woman's bag, I see a woman's heel from her shoe, I see a child's toy, and all that stays within me in this kind of inspiration data bank. And then I retrieve it when I need to create something for a specific brand.
What makes Lewis and I a great team is that we've been there and done that together. My background started in business consulting. I've worked with the biggest designers in New York City. Estee Lauder, L'Oreal, Ralph Lauren, Tom Ford, you name it.
Well, I've been a package designer for the past 20 years, and I worked for some of the most luxurious brands in the beauty industry. But I needed a career break, so I took a trip and I traveled to about 13 countries. I wanted to really start volunteering with children. So what I continued doing in Cambodia and Vietnam and Laos was visiting orphanages, and when I would go and speak to the directors of the orphanages, I would ask, what can I do? I could only spend a day here, but I want to bring something with me. The first thing they would ask me for is school supplies.
Lewis had been on a trip for 4 months, traveling around the world, and get this phone call, and he says, "Galen, I've got to talk to you. I've got this great idea, and I've got to come over right now."
It all kind of came to fruition. Why couldn't I design a school bag and start selling it in the US? Why can't the purchase of that school bag allow for another school bag to go to one of these girls in India full of school supplies?
What Lewis has created kind of manifested from his 20 years of design experience. He has created something that does not exist in the market. They're sturdy, they're fashionable, they're fun, and they are right size for a K-5 child.
As a parent, I can really appreciate the idea that my children are able to have something, hold it, keep it, use it every day. It's something tangible, but at the same time, they know that that's connected to someplace, somewhere else, and that because of our efforts and because of this purchase with the school bag, somebody's benefiting.
Just by buying that backpack, I'm outfitting one child abroad with an education. With the tools they need to become what they want to be.
You have so many families today that really want to try and give back and to do things and to really make a difference in someone else's life and to teach their children all about this. So I think it's a great idea to be able to start teaching your children about giving back to other people.
The website is not just a place you go to buy a school bag. The website is going to be a destination for a kid and their parent to experience the world, to have fun experience it.
It's a way for kids to understand more what they're doing and what they're involved in.
Bixby came from wanting to do the school bag that actually gets donated in yellow and black. And I also thought, as far as branding, that was a great opportunity to create something, an element, a character that will remind you of the product and remind you of the cause. Bixby needs friends. You have Sumiko, who's an energetic, charismatic fashionista who actually loves to play basketball and loves to play volleyball. You have Bertrand, who is the high-tech, intelligent kid who can't stop thinking of ways to invent things, but he loves to rap and mix music. There's Amida, and she loves to volunteer, and she loves animals. She's very animal-friendly. And then there's Jabari, and Jabari is the courageous one, and he loves sports. He loves any sports. He's always very, very, very active, but he also loves to read and write.
What we're creating here with these characters is it's timelessness. They're really a modern-day Peanuts gang, and they are something that's going to back our product and actually even create a destination of their own for kids for years to come. In terms of back-to-school spend, they measured that, and that's over $6 billion a year, just for back-to-school alone in the United States. So you're looking at millions of school bags and billions of dollars spent on back-to-school, and it's quite easy to conclude this is a very large market.
This is the kind of bag that you want to bring to your holiday trunk show, and you want to, sell it at your PTA meetings, and And I think the reason why I felt like I wanted to do that is because I really believed in the product, and I felt like it was something I knew other moms would want to buy.
I know this market very, very well, and I also understand it from not only a domestic perspective, but also a global perspective. And if I combine that experience with the passion I have for this product and for these children and for the cause that we're building here, I frankly think that we're unstoppable. And if I think we're unstoppable and our investors think we're unstoppable, then we're unstoppable.
This is going to sell because I don't set myself up to fail. I've made millions and millions of dollars for a lot of corporations and for brands, and I can do the same for this brand. And I know, and I'm going to push and work hard more than I've ever done before, because this is my brand, this is our brand, and this is the brand that's going to make a difference.